Alright, so I think I'm gonna do random Monster Train 2 just because I don't know. I know at one point there will be some original clan reworks down the road, and I kind of just don't care to play them until then. I mean, I'll play them here and there, especially if anybody has like a Curse Seed. But I think in my own runs, I'm just going to stick to Monster Train 2 for now. It's just way more interesting to me. Anyway, though, we'll keep the Pyre part random, and, you know, if it's Dominion, it's Dominion. It's Savagery, nice. One of my favorite Pyres. We got Arduhn, nice. Dominion, not so nice, but if we get any of the heal cards, we're good. And then we got the Pyre Hunter and Damage Shield variants. Damage Shield's pretty easy. Alright, and then we got a horrible starter card, but I guess with the Shift version, it's at least useful. But yeah, I think this unit absolutely sucks. I'm pretty adamant on that. I think that it needs to figure out what it is, because the strike is pretty much irrelevant, so it's really just shift game. Like, if you just took away the strike, because it really doesn't do anything, the shift is like, I don't know, offensively basically just keeping pace with the Battle Dancer, but providing 0 defense, so it's just like objectively worse than Battle Dancer in my opinion, but I know that's not necessarily always true. And true, Rage is technically 4 attack compared to the 3 Valor that Battle Dancer has, but keep in mind Rage decays, so it's not equivalent to 4 attack necessarily. Okay, we already have some semblance of permascaling. We also have a weak starter unit, so like we may just have to go Mystic Hammer. It's so much more fun to go Slay though. And I don't know, is our starting deck, Just Cause is one of the strongest starting cards, so, you know, I don't know, I'm trying to think what we do here. I feel like I'd have a pretty rough ring 1 with the Slay Path. I'd probably have to go Shield Steward in front of Arduhn. Yeah, let's do it. Let's challenge ourselves a little bit. Tryharding, I think you go the other route, but we don't need to try hard every run. Volatile Gauge, pretty good. Not so good with the Moon Rituals, but they're still fine with them. Honestly, Moon Ritual could cost 1 and it would probably still be okay. 1.5 maybe not as much, but the Bloody Moon particularly becomes quite a lot better. And there's a lot of good high cost cards in these clans, and the Manifold Mirror, I don't know. It's okay. I find it's generally not actually that impactful, whereas Volatile Gauge, let's game. Let's do some gaming. Titan Skin 1, absolutely. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get slays with this, but we'll try. Like, we might be able to, between the two of them, soften them up enough. Alright, that's decent damage. Oof, really sucks that we don't have a Just Cause in the draw pile. But we're gonna draw 7, so it's a 3 out of, what do we got here? We got the, so there's 6, and then this hand is 7, so we got 13 cards out of the 3, so there'll be 5 Just Cause, right? Yeah, 5 Just Cause, 3 out of the, pretty good chance we still redraw Just Cause. And if we don't, putting Arduhn at front is not the end of the world. So I think I'm going to do it just to get the sleigh. And we'll go here. That should leave him damaged enough that you'll get the sleigh. And let's move you back. Yeah, and we'll go here and here. Alright, we did redraw it, so we'll take that. You'll get the sleigh. Soften you up. And these moon rituals are basically coming in at cost, for the most part. We'll probably redraw another one, so we'll use it there. To make sure that this guy gets hit, so let's shift here when we can, and I'll hit you twice for basically a root seed's worth of damage. Shifting here probably is worth. Could have also made melee weakness there, but whatever. Should be able to just hit you once, right? That's 38, and that's a kill. Boom. Did it. We don't need to change anything here. I don't know that without Gauge we could have done that. We drew so many extra cards there. Phase Blessing, absolutely. That's going to be so good. And honestly, another great thing about Gauge, Calcified Ember doesn't cost as much. We'll take it. Yeah, we're going to be getting... So we already got 5 that... I gotta say, for having no Mark of Invasion and having like the worst slaying fight imaginable, we got an incredible amount of slays on Arduhn there. Literally as much as you could. 5, that's actually so good. Between Cleave and Rising Rage, Cleave is anti-slay, but still might just be needed. Yeah, let me think about that. Rising Rage is so good as well. You know, Fledgling Imp performed okay there. Or Demonic Fledgling. These are the 2 commons that are just so good for Banished, Rising Rage and Cleave, so it's not like I'm making a bad choice here either way. Just which one is better. What's the banner coming up? We probably have to go Steel for sure. It's a Luna. They don't typically pair well with Rising Rage, I would say. Sure, like a Shade Guard does, but the rest of them really don't want to be in front for the most part. They're pretty weak on the health front. And if we're getting a tank just sitting up there anyway, it's not like it's getting moved up with Rising Rage. So immediately the Cleave is better. And we got a Banished here though if we want it. I gotta say, I don't typically like arms that much, but with a Volatile Gauge, that might change. It really depends, I think, on if we get an actual spell. Like, there's Divinity that would be really good with Gauge, and that probably would still drive me to a Merchant of Magic. Yeah, I think it's just Cleave. But yeah, we'll see what we do. Definitely gotta go here, though, just because, like, I could go left and end up not getting beefy enough stuff. Granted, everybody other than the fledgling has some amount of beef. You know, even a battle dancer earns beef through valor, but it may not be enough right now with the gauge. I had pretty good procs on my gauge in that last fight. I also just don't have that much of the Merchant Magic that's really all that good right now. Like a Holder Phase Blessing would be about it. Yeah, we'll go here. Plus my Conduit might benefit some of these units. Dualism and Endless. Alright, none of them... See, this is what I'm saying. It's like, these are not good Rising Rage units. So, none of them benefit from Dualism or Endless, really. But, in Lunar Priestess, we really don't need... I mean, granted, her spell is 0 with the gauge because it's generated, but, I don't know. It could be... I think she's much better when you're not Arduhn, because Arduhn just doesn't need her. Whereas this could be a good sweeper. I mean, we can turn any unit into a tank, I guess, with Phase Blessing. It's just, I kind of need to have either duped it, or permafrosted, or hauled it over intrinsic, any of the above first. Maybe I should have just went the banished side. It's like, because now I don't even have any health in this shop. It was Conduit and Attack on top of just the other stuff. So it's like I have to re-roll for 75 here to even make these squishy units not be squishy. I guess I'll take the Slain Acolyte. There is this unit that does technically benefit from Dualism decently. It's a lot of attack. But, I don't know. I just don't think that unit is going to be something that I work... Like, it's very rare that I make Demonic Fledgling a build around, and if I take Dualism there, I'm not re-rolling. And that just seems horrible. I don't think we can do that. Yeah, this shop is literally as bad as it could be. I guess the Quick is takeable here, though. And we'll add health to her as well, because she's clearly going to go onto the floor with Arduhn. She can soften everything up. I need to save this money instead of buying that Valor. Oh man, I don't know. That was Gauge. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. Tough boss, too. Yeah, we're not taking that. And we've probably got to set up bottom. Yeah, sucks. We're not going to get any slays this fight. At least we got good procs there. Alright, we want to be in full moon so that we sweep. At least I get a slay here, actually. I mean, if I get a slay there, then let's just do this, I guess. Alright, they're all dying. It's weird, but I think we do this. Really? It came in at 3? Yeah. RNG was bound to go bad at some point here, right? I think we might want to put this here, actually. Yeah, it probably makes sense. I mean, I can hit that. Damn. Alright, well, hopefully we can clean up here. We may just have to take a hit in the pyre. Alright, we got him. That's good. It could have went worse. Sucks that we didn't get the trial, but at least we got 3 slaves. That's about all I can hope for in that awful situation. Dude, it's weird, but like I don't think I'm taking Celestial Storm. I already have the cleave. I already have a sweeper. And she's pretty much gonna sweep every turn. So what's this even doing for me, even though it's super good with Gauge? Kind of just want to hit Phase Blessing more often anyway. And I don't have much money, so the 10 gold is kind of relevant here. We're already quick on the sweeper. I think we just keep skipping. So I think I go left here. Void Armament would be really good. Multi-strike item, Cursed Blade would be good. We really didn't hit on any magic stuff, so I can make Slain Acolyte work. I just need to, yeah, I need the health anyway, so we'll go left here. Alright, these are not what I was really looking for, but this is fine to take, I suppose. Too bad Eclipse Chamber can't, like, be chosen to, like, do full moon effects instead, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, definitely not the best. I mean, these are good room. Luna Cycle Staff's good, and Eclipse Chamber's alright. The one thing I will say about the Cycle Staff is we aren't cycling as much as we normally would because we have to end on full moon. We actually give up a lot of cycles. I don't know if it's worth my $90, to be honest. Let's take a look here. Okay. Spell Sanctum would be really good with Gauge. We could set up mid-floor. That seems decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know about these. Kind of just not what I was looking for, but I guess it's fine to take this. Really wish I'd have had more money to like comfortably re-roll there. Maybe I should have just took that trial. Whatever. Alright, you'll go here, obviously. We'll put the 2 of U's up here. The 2 of U's. Alright, we're starting with that. That's good. I think we put it here. I could steal kills though, so probably actually just put it here. I don't want to steal kills. I'm not a kill stealer. If I hit that, we don't have to end on full moon, and I can cycle twice here, which I think I want to do. Let's go 1, 2. For here, I will do this. Could move you forward. D15. I mean, that guy's always going to get hit. Let's just hit you, I guess. And I think we do the same thing. Just go like this. Stack that. Probably get rid of that. fledgling imp is, or a demonic fledgling is struggling a little bit here. Oh shit. Alright, what do we do here? I need to hit you. I can do that. So you live. Get rid of that. Just gonna put this here, I guess. I was gonna say, where's my healing spell? And we got the cleave, so we're good there. We'll go that. I give up a slave for that, but I think that's fine. I'll be able to just get a really big hit on this bastard. I have lost so many health to his thing. Normally you don't think of this guy as a problem, but he is absolutely being a problem. Okay, let's go like this. That way I still get the slay. That looks good to me. We just need to stack Valor here, I guess. We want to get the big hit on the... Well, we're fine. So... This guy's always just dying, so we can do that. That looks good. Might as well cycle one more time then. Alright. Hopefully I get the slay on Arduhn. Got it. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. We actually have a pip space available, and this thing costs 1.5. I gotta be honest, I kind of want the duality though. And then definitely it's not Spike of the Banished. That card completely sucks. But Death Metal Hymnist is definitely the most valuable card here. No joke, or no doubt about it. I mean, Volatile Gauge, Death Metal Hymnist, come on. There's a slight fear though that it makes, you know, the catch-22 here is it might make our Selene Acolyte too powerful, and then I never get any more slays for a while until there's like the late game tanks. Where's the steals? So this steal is hittable. You know, the trinkets aren't that good for this clan combo. Luna Coven banner probably sucks though. Money's alright. Health would be nice too though. Alcove, hit or miss. This steal is obviously getting hit, so I don't need to like force this steal or anything. And then this steal could get hit, but it's definitely less desirable than... Well, the Vortex and the Remains are more desirable than an Armory and a Money, but Merchant Arms is not as desirable as the Merchant Steel, most likely. I don't know. I mean, my carry, I don't know, is this my carry unit or is it my supporting unit? I don't know. That her and Arduhn together are kind of like a pair. They're not really one of their, they're both together the carry. And then Death Metal might complete the picture here. I think we gotta take Death Metal Hymnist. Ooh, proper tank would be nice. Kind of hard to get it onto the floor now though. Kind of hard to get it onto the floor now, and it has a calcified ember. I mean, we're definitely looking at it, probably a 2-floor setup though. Battle Dancer is probably better though. If I don't need Arduhn to go middle, I guess. Like I can spam. I don't know what we're doing actually. It's like it's an awkward setup no matter how you look at it. Because obviously I want to end turns in full moon a lot of the time. So Shade Guard kind of is bad in that regard. Unless I can get a new moon room or whatever. Astrologer is just solid passive damage that I don't have to do anything for, but it doesn't sit behind a tank currently. Whereas Battle Dancer could just have some synergy with the fledgling. They can move back and forth, and I can end with Battle Dancer in front, so that I actually have a tank there. That can clean up anything that Arduhn and what's-her-name can't. That's probably just what we need to do. So we can get left or right here. We do eventually want to get health on the Hymnist, but that's about it. Maybe some health on our other guys too. I think we go left here. So we got that steel coming up for sure. Full heal. It could be okay against Dominion. What about Whetstone? That eventually, the Whetstone actually with the Cycle Staff is probably just a call here. Let's take a look here first in case it's Graph Event, I guess. It is Graph Event, damn. Oh, that kind of sucks. Well, now we gotta make a choice. It's like, I mean, I suppose the Cycle Staff ultimately did want to go onto Selene Acolyte. And it's okay if she's doing more damage. I mean, I have Pyre of Savagery. I'll have that scaling on her. And I will have a Death Metal Hymnist. It's probably making sense that she actually, we transition to her being the main carry instead of Arduhn. And Arduhn's just kind of already, you know, I do like to slay Arduhn off, but I feel like I'm forcing it here with what's getting thrown at me. And it's okay if he's just a unit that starts with like some conduit. We had a pretty good start with a 13 conduit. This would totally be a run where I could snowball this into 60 or more conduit by the end, but I don't know that that's the most ideal path moving forward. He'll still get slaves here and there. Yeah, I think, long story short, we know what we're doing. Now, that's why we checked the caverns before, because that would have been a weaker event otherwise. And now, I suppose I may just not do anything. I don't know that any of these are worth my money, to be honest. Like, the Crown of the Eternal, sure, it's alright against Dominion, but, like, I have a Phase Blessing. I'm probably duping that. It's definitely my best dupe at the moment. Yeah, whatever, we'll take it. Nothing better to do. So, I could switch here to Mystic Hammer. You know, I took shit on the incant path, but this would totally be a time that I would have maybe flexed an incant. That would have actually made the most sense here, but I think we'd still go full on the slay path for now. I would like to hold out for the incant path potentially, just to get some extra defense to the floor. Mark of Invasion, these are the corruption ones, and then I got the corruption boss, and I got dire defenses. That's actually pretty hard, but we got a quick sweeper, and I ideally can get some stuff onto her. I just don't know which direction we take this. I could also just go bottom, which probably makes the most sense here. And then just let the other dudes take it on at top. That probably makes the most sense. They both came in at 3. That kind of sucks. So we'll actually have to do it this way. Yeah, we'll put that unit in, I guess. Or at least that came at 0. Do that. Alright, leave it on full moon for now. I don't think we play this. Probably just play these. Yeah. So we get a slay here. It's fine. Alright. Still looking fine. We get another slay. Taking 9 damage kind of sucks. 3 times 4 is 12, so I could technically take them out. But then I die. It's just saving 3. I think we're better off. Actually do... I don't know. Just do that. I wanted to play that out, but then I would have taken more damage. So if I do this, I no longer get slays with Arduhn unless I want to end a new moon, which I could do here. We could do that here. That's fine. So we could go 1. I take damage by doing this, but it's fine, I suppose. Why is that unit dying? Oh, right, because I have double on Arduhn. I get 2 slays here with Arduhn. I think that's worth it. This boss is not too hard when you take him on bottom floor. We're going to do the same thing here. I'll just take the 8. I do need to get this unit into play. I'm cutting it a little risky here, but you know, we'll eventually get Phase Blessing, even if it's 7 years later. I think I still value getting slays on Arduhn, so I'm going to keep it on New Moon here. I guess I should have took Shade Guard, because I apparently just, you know, I don't know. I guess I got something against Celine Acolyte here. I guess I could do this if I want to save the 8, and I still get 1 slay. I think I want to greed out like every slay here, though. It sucks because like I'm going to get extra corruption by doing this. I'm probably being too greedy, huh? Let's just do this. I don't actually need any slays here. Well, I should get 1 slay. I mean, she dies in 1 hit anyway. To the boss. So it doesn't matter, right? Can move them around, I guess. $500. All right. Man, playing 1 more incant. I don't know if that helps me. Feel like it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think we want to play that. Here, we can just do this. I really need him to end on the front, but here, okay. Is this bad? I feel like this is fine. Let's do this. That 32 armor should be enough to get us through this. Oh, and the Luna actually comes back. Perfect. I will definitely take that then. Can I do that? Do I want to shift or just permascale this? Because I got 8. I'm going to be fine there. I just need to hit him, what, 73. Am I being too greedy here? So I'll hit for 100. Then I just gotta hit him 2 more times. He does 15, 30. Yeah, I probably just need to do this then. Guess I'm going to take 15 here. I don't think I gain anything by playing a card here. Well, let me think. He's apparently killing me in 2 hits. So if that's the case, 48, you got 30 damage, and then I got 18 left. I got 16 from corruption. Yeah, if I play a card, I die in 1 hit. Wait, no, that's not true, is it? Wait, why am I dying in 2 hits? So 15 by 2 is 30. So 30 hits. Oh no, I die in 3 hits. Right, I'm hitting him twice, but I die in 3 hits. But if I play a spell, then I die in 2 hits, so we don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll just let him hit our pyre. That's how it goes with Kel sometimes. That's why you want some pyre health. Lunacy does help us permascale a little bit. Cosmic Bolt could help us with other stuff. I don't know that we're going to need a Cosmic Bolt. We hit pretty hard. What I need to do is survive. I don't know that any of these really do that for me. The Cosmic Bolt could help me, but I don't know. I'm only gaining like some minor scaling on that cycle staff by taking lunacy. But I feel it's not too bad. I mean, I'm getting... She has Mage Blade too, so I'm getting extra in-battle damage. Take this, I think. Okay, Benediction. Huge, huge, huge. Now that is going to help us a lot. It's already good without gauge, but we have gauge. Okay, the health goes here. Dualism goes here. I think. I still think this floor will matter. I think Large Stone goes here, unless I think I need to put a Death Metal Hymnist up there too. I kind of don't want to do that, because I don't think I need it. I could just take the 8 here. I don't need to like re-roll when I'm not going to be able to afford anything big, because this is already dualized to Valor 16. Seems fine, right? Should have checked this first. These are pretty bad, but we'll just take the tears, I guess, because we do technically have 1 healing spell. Kind of tempted to dupe the Vanilla Benediction here. That helps me quite a lot, but I think the Phase Blessing is still stronger, maybe. I could also just dupe the Hymnist to find it faster. That's totally fine, too. So there's really 3 choices. It's either Phase Blessing, Death Metal Hymnist, or Benediction. I think it's Phase Blessing. Yeah. We should make some removals too. Yeah, let's dupe that. As far as removals go, I can play the Stewards out for the most part. I can't play both Shield Stewards out, but having both is fine with gauge to some degree. I think we get rid of one of them though. And then what do you got coming up? Trinkets and dupe. I should hold some gold then. It's a little annoying. The boss should not be hard. The group shouldn't be that hard either. I don't need to go bottom because we didn't take some stupid trial. Yeah, it worked out perfect. Okay. Let's... Am I going to be able to hit Pyre Health at some point? So we're definitely hitting Pyre Health there. That's like the only point that we are doing it, though. So, like, these Vengeful Shards are going to start to add up. But, I don't know, I'm not playing it for 3, fuck that. The question now is, am I going to play the Phase Blessing or this? I think I do this, just greed it out. I can get the other one at some point. We do want to go Full Moon here, so this needs to be played. Oh, it actually works with Spell Sanctum, so it needs to be played. Let's see it. 1, I would do 2. So we need to do it on an odd number. $14, not bad. I mean, this is an odd number. There's that mist. Fucking bottom decked, apparently. Damn. Yep, it happens. Don't really want to play anything here, but we should play this, at the very least. We'll end on Full Moon here. Might as well just play this. I don't need to hit or anything. I guess, though, we might as well hit, though, because then I get 1 extra Valor. Yeah, that works. We lost so many slays bottom decking the Hymnist there, but whatever, happens. For this one, don't think I want to go Full Moon, because then I don't get any slays here. Could move you forward. It's fine. We're doing this because we want to get the damage shield stacked up on Arduhn. And we'll probably want to end on New Moon, so we can hit twice here. I can play for 0 here, or 1 up here. Might as well just play for 1 up here. Yep, and he's dead. No need. No, we can still do this though. Actually, want to probably do that. Yeah. Damn, didn't get any slays on the final battle there. We missed out on quite a lot of Arduhn slays that fight, which kind of sucks. We should have got maybe double the amount, but we did what we could. We still ended up with a decent amount of slays. Moonlit Glaive on Arduhn is probably fine. It's too late for Eclipse Chamber to do anything for us. It's Cosmic Bolt. It just isn't needed because I'm doing so much unit damage, you know? I'm doing so much unit damage, and if I really want to, I can delete the whole floor with Acolyte. But yeah, we'll take this for Relentless. Heroic Dive could work. Honestly, this could work. It would be something where, like, after I've already got my Hymnist onto the floor, I could move my Battle Dancer onto the floor as a tank. can shift him more then, because I'll have the middle floor cost reduction. I don't absolutely hate it. I think we can take it. I also don't think it's amazing, but you know, we'll work with it. Also, I can get another Hymnist onto the floor technically. It would be weird to... Ooh, Bloody Apex. And more and more, it just seems like it wants us to move away from Arduhn. I still like getting the conduit, though, so that my phase blessings can do stuff. Celestial Cascade is normally very good, but here it's not amazing. It's still going to get bought, though. And Shift, I'm just going to buy them all. I mean, why not? Those are 3 really good... You know, it's funny, I shit on the banished artifacts, but when you look at those 3, they don't look too bad, right? It's just the other ones that aren't so good. But it happened to give us all the good ones, so now I look like an idiot. But it's okay, I'm used to it. I think we just dupe this, now that I actually can get multiple of them on the floor. I think we still set up mid here. The damage shield only helps us to keep getting Arduhn some slaves. Give ourselves time to find stuff. Still go top with these guys. Probably this in front because the boss. Okay, we got this. That absolutely happens. And it depends on how greedy I want to be with this Moonlit Glaive. I feel like I really don't need to play it right now, so I could just get more cycles on the cycle staff. And, you know, that's just sort of what we're going to do. Alright. Oh, you bastard, you're large stoned, that's right. Well, that throws a wrench in the Hymnist play. It's still an okay dupe because I find it faster, but it's not as good as I, you know, wanted it to be. Alright, we gotta go New Moon if I want to get any slaves here. Let's get you out of there. Can move you forward here, that's fine. Alright, are you coming in? The problem is if I bring Battle Dancer in now, he will steal kills from Arduhn. Because I go 1, 2, boom, they're dead, and then I get both kills with Arduhn, but not if I have a Battle Dancer up there. So I don't think I'm actually going to do it yet. That's more for the end of the game, I guess. Because he has the I forgot that I had Blood of the Apex, so actually getting that glaive in would have been fine. I think we're okay to just hit here, because I actually don't mind her getting some slaves here. This is fine to do it like this, I think. Should get rid of one of these. They're kind of hard to play out when they keep coming in at 3. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, better late than never. It's too bad if I had 2 of these, maybe that might be better. Let's see, so I'm playing it 5, that's good, that will bring it back to New Moon. Man, it's okay to let that guy through. I mean, they can clean that up. Could also just kill him, since he wasn't getting slayed anyway. Can move you. New moon. I feel like I'm greedy. I just want to keep getting these slays on Arduhn. You know, I'm getting enough slays on the Acolyte anyway. But like, I could move Battle Dancer here and then put the Hymnist in. That doesn't. It's not even that good of a play, huh? Yeah, it's not even that good of a play. Just throw you away. I don't want to do that. Alright, that works for me. Boom! Got the slay. That was a pretty good fight for old Arduhn there. Okay, now we got a way to get... Yeah, now we got a way to get him on. Now we'll have 2 Hymnists on. That'll be nice. Definitely left here, we need the health. Yeah, Zone of Silence for sure. That's good. I wouldn't mind deploying it. We still haven't seen that room artifact though. But yeah, we can just do it. Make it deployable, that way we don't have to deal with extra corruption and a bunch of bullshit. So the thing is, it obviously would overwrite the middle floor room if I want to go middle floor with it, but I don't know that I do. Like, I'm pretty sure on these final fights I'm going to be so immediately front-loaded damage that I just go in the bottom. Even ring 7, a lot of these fights I'll probably want to go in the bottom. Alright. Which thing, you know, the cleave is like pretty unplayable. I don't know though, it might be weird to get rid of it at this point. I'll get rid of one of them. And maybe one of these challenges. And yeah, I don't think we're re-rolling or anything. I mean, I could, is there anything I can even merge? Not really, yeah. It's fine. The Zone of Silence may or may not play. We don't know. Here it will. I can do this Mark of Invasion. I'll get extra slays. But I probably have to go top, which is weird with these. Maybe I don't have... Ah, fuck. Man. I don't even want to pay any pyre health for any of this. But honestly, unless I go top, I'm 100% paying pyre health if I do this, right? So, I think in a lot of ways I'm paying pyre health no matter what if I take this invasion. It's like, if I go top, I can still put the fucking Zone of Silence at the bottom. And then, you know, these Scourge Shufflers don't get their way with me for one turn. But then on the middle floor, I don't really have an answer to them. And I don't even want to answer them because I want my slays. I think my pyre health is worth more than 400 gold here, which really sucks. But I don't know. We're talking, I could be taking 24 damage maybe. If I have really low roll and don't get like the right phase, I could even, who knows how much I could take. But it's, yeah, it's not wise to take this. So we'll go Zone of Silence there, set up here. Do this as normal. Throw you away. Alright, we got that. I could put you here very likely in the next 2 turns that I can find. whatchamacallit. And either way, I could just heal this guy anyway. Like that. Which I think I'll do. We can go here, here, here. Alright, that came in at a great cost. And then we just do this. Boom, baby. We are rolling. Gonna get ourselves some sleighs. I guess we could do... well, I guess we do this. Yeah, I gotta think, since we have actually gotten enough slays in Arduhn, like, I think the final Hellvent just goes on Phase Blessing. Like, we do need another one for sure. Like, I'm getting by now, but when the damage, once we get to Seraph, shit gonna be different. Alright, so we want to go even, aka we're even now because 5 plus 1 is 6. Boom. Our Valor's actually becoming relevant here. Yeah, these curves just don't seem to come often enough. I'm okay getting this big wave here like this. This is a huge wave, so... and I want to play both of these here. Now, I didn't see which boss it was, so I'm going to put one of these here. Let's see how the Selene Acolyte is, when given the chance, cleaning up literally the entire group here. Alright, is that one with spikes? I'm glad that I put the armor back here then, but at this point, the rest will go here. Letting that through, might as well not do that. It's wild how much reanimate there is with 3 strikes, that it's not enough, but yeah. Alright, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Boom. One more lunacy. I don't know that it's that good at this point, this late, because it was just there to scale mainly the Acolyte. You know, with that look at that Lunacycle staff. I mean, most of that damage came from the Blood of the Apex, so I'm sure. I don't think we take any of these. All right, I will take another Benediction. That is for sure. I mean, the Everlasting Light, if I was gonna hit a Merchant of Arms, would be an okay merge into my sweeper, but yeah, at this point, no. All right, we go left here. We'll get it done on 62 pyre health. It should be fine. Equip, I get a damage shield. That's pretty good. That might just be getting taken. Shadow's Sheath is too dangerous. Ooh, double stack here. I like that. Hellvent might be changing. Hellvent might be changing. I don't know that I would need an intrinsic, to be honest. Wouldn't mind doing that. So how bad do I want this? Because if I do that, I'm not re-rolling. It's just equivalent to 2 damage shields, essentially. I get an initial one on my Selene Acolyte, and I get one when I put the Moonblade on Arduhn. I mean, that's pretty good, but we could find holdover or spell chain, I guess, would be ideal if I reroll. Not much else. Even the consumer move's not very good here. Yeah, I guess we'll just take it. It's probably better than anything else I can do here. Just get rid of that too. Alright, this is okay. Do I have on the Benny? The Benediction? I feel like it's still Phase Blessing, right? It's still Phase Blessing. And then we really don't need these Just Causes anymore. Get rid of them. Actually, you know what's worse is a challenge. Let's get rid of that. That card just kind of isn't that... I don't know if it's that good. It's okay. It's not horrible, but it's the worst card in my deck at this point. So do I set up bottom, I wonder? I specifically made this play so that maybe I could just set up mid, but I don't know. I think we just set up bottom. Seems fine. Yeah, and we'll do that. Put you in front. So at this point, I think we don't care about scaling Arduhn anymore. He's got 56 natural conduit. I think that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I don't want to take any damage that I don't have to. Probably play this. We don't have, yeah, we're not going to play that on the mid or anything because I do need to sweep this. Alright, finally found these fuckers. I only got 2 of them in the deck. Fucking bottom 2 draws. Of course we draw that later too. Well, it is what it is. I need to keep you alive for sure. I need to play this for 1. I guess the way I can do that is... that gains me... so then I do this. It's actually insane how bad we drew. Like, both Phase Blessings and that Hymnist and the Mage Blade all at the fucking bottom there. Okay, bud. But, you know, we'll get it done. We're just gods at the game. We can handle it. We can handle it. Here, you need that for sure. Get that out of the deck while I can, and then I'd obviously just play that. Nothing much else to do. Oh, that was potentially a problem. Alright, no matter. We're gonna go like this. We're on full moon, so we'll stay like that. Just move you back to the front, I guess. I don't want to take the damage here. And I do have one other Bloody Moon. I don't think I have anything else that really kills it. If I drew... do I really need Arduhn on this floor? Because Selene Acolyte cleans. So I can at least save myself 9 pyre damage by doing this. I think that's worth it. I just need to end here. Yeah, we'll go. Do need to go into full moon. I probably should just put the armor there, but whatever. Move you back down there. And then we'll just make sure that we phase enough times there. Alright. I think we're going to go back to the middle floor after that. I don't think we need to go bottom floor for this next fight. In fact, I think it'd be a big mistake to go bottom floor. The only thing it really counters is that early Scourge Shuffler, which I could give a fuck about. Because we got the Zone of Silence for that. I need to find some way to get this Battle Dancer to stick. I don't have to, actually. It's just not. The middle floor is gonna take care of everything. Okay, this is more important than the Mage Blade. I think we just do this. Thank you for your service, my friend, but yeah, your services are no longer required. I mean, hopefully I don't regret that, because I don't have much pyre health, but... And these things are going to cost a lot, but I think it'll be fine, hopefully. These are free, play that. I did make a little bit of a mistake there, but whatever. Get that out of there. Do this. We're 50-50 at getting our tome. I can also have the Descend card, so... Alright, we got the tome, that's good. Let's get you down. Other option is... I could play it now. Do this up here. Nah, I mean, these are going to do 3 damage anyway. I think we're fine. Let's bring you down. We'll go full moon. Keep that going. Yeah, this is why we don't have much pyre health, but it doesn't matter because we're going to do so much damage to fucking what's his name here that it's just not going to matter. I don't need every slay here, so we'll do that. If I really want, I could heroic dive here to save some health. Because I don't actually need both these Hymnus at this point. And this one... Man, if I had just a little bit more health, I could have maybe thought ahead a little bit. Because this guy, I could just fly back the next turn. But if I put him down now, he's going to die. Because it's 23 by 2. I only have the 1 damage shield. So it's a play I could make. For sure. Doesn't look like I hit them anyway, but we probably want to end in full moon here anyhow. And he hits me for 3. It's going to be 8. It's going to be 16, 19 damage. I do actually think we just move one of these guys down. and sacrifice him. I think it's worth saving the 5 health here. Probably should have moved the one that didn't have the flying ability. That was a bit of a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't bite me. Yeah, I definitely need to always play these. I don't care too much about incanting all of these guys. But, yeah, we'll do this. As long as I end in full moon, we should be fine. Oh, he's just dying, so, yeah, whatever. We'll do this then, get a bunch of permanent scaling. Alright, yeah, got it done. Only takes 4 with Pyre Savagery, without even doing like emote tone shenanigans, you know, just playing the basic Pyre attack card each turn. It only takes 4 turns to kill Dominion. It's wild. That's why I say it's like, you know, I know that people might have disagreed with me on my stance on Pyre of Entropy, but I still stand by it when I see something like that. It's like, you know, I played. You saw my other runs with Entropy. I'm pretty sure I played that card, the Pyre Attack card, whatever it's called, Pyre Light, I think. I'm pretty sure I played it every single battle, every single turn as well, and it took like 8 or 9 turns. So it's like literally double the amount of fight that you have to get through, that you have to survive through with Pyre of Entropy. So I don't know. I don't value the health as much as I do the Pyre Attack, you know. And just the fact that I think the Pyre of Savagery gives a much better effect than Pyre of Entropy. But yeah, that was a fun run. That was right up my alley type of a run. That is a run I actually feel like some people might find that run cursed, oddly enough. You know, you saw me have a pretty good time with it, but you know, I'm just thinking, like, a lot of people just are afraid of the Volatile gauge. Like, if you didn't take Volatile gauge, I'm pretty sure that run is not as easy. And even on top of that, probably, like, not taking the, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of power on this run, so it's probably never going to be cursed. It's just like there was that awkward early game, maybe, with having to make a demonic fledgling and a Selene Acolyte work early, which can be tough to do, you know. But, you know, we got it done. And then it just, you know, it gets out of control at a certain point. So yeah, actually I predicted it pretty well. Arduhn, even with the Acolyte being kind of our main eventual carry, that we still got the Arduhn up to 62 natural conduit with his slays. I could have got him to more in the last 2 fights, if I had focused on trying to do that. I just didn't think it was worth the risk at that point. Like, it's like I'm getting enough out of natural 62 conduit. Keep in mind, the only reason I really had conduit was just to spell-wise was my heals. Like, I really didn't use it for the actual damage component, which is not that uncommon, I feel, actually, with when you're combining a Selene Acolyte and Arduhn, because you're getting enough damage out of the Mage Blade component of these, both the champ and this banner unit. You know, you're getting enough damage out of the Mage Blade component that you really don't need to, like, that's why I wasn't adding things like duality and gosh, what is the name of that card? I need to look it up really quick. What was it? It was a 2-cost. Cosmic Bolt. I don't think I'll ever remember the name of Cosmic Bolt. I just, in my mind, it's like, well, it's the Lightning Bolt. Maybe I can somehow morph that into Cosmic Bolt in my mind, but yeah, I don't know. That's another card I feel like I don't use much these days. Like, when I was playing in the beta, it was like a staple of my Luna decks, but can't put my finger on it. It's just like, it's a good card, it just never finds its way into my decks these days. I feel like by the time you find it, it often just, there's better stuff. Because if you think about it, you're actually much more likely to see a dualism before you see the Cosmic Bolt. I don't know that that's really super true, but it's like, you're very unlikely to see a Cosmic Bolt in the first 2 rings, because those are mainly uncommons unless you get a really lucky roll, right? And then on top of that, the if it's uncommon, it's unlikely that Bolt is the one that you get, because there's like 12 uncommons. But and then ring 3, you're getting rares guaranteed, so it's like you are actually, I feel, more likely to find a dualism before you find a Cosmic Bolt. So it's like, if you needed a dualism, if you didn't need a dualism and you didn't take it, then you're probably not taking a Cosmic Bolt. If you did need the dualism and you took it, you may just be fine with the dualism and not need the Cosmic Bolt. So it's like, in a vacuum, it's a good card, but I feel like in practice, it often just gets skipped, because it's like, the nature of where it shows up in a run often makes it just not really that worth taking. It's always going to be a second-rate pick, I feel, unless you ran into a specific situation where, like, you really wanted a big heavy-hitting spell and had never found any in the first 3 rings, which I feel is pretty dang unlikely with Luna, because there are commons that hit hard as well, right? Like the Celestial Storm and whatnot. Anyway, though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.